boos and ghouls out there in YouTube land, and welcome if this is your first time here. Although, since this is a new channel, I guess technically this is everybody's first time here, including me, so I'm a virgin, guys! Jen is a virgin again! For those of you who's not familiar with me, hi, my name is Jen. It'd be kind of funny if I named the channel Jen's Reviews from the Graves, my name was Catherine, wouldn't it? Although it'd be on brand for me. But anyway, for those of you who have never come across me and are not familiar with me, my name's Jen. And I have been a horror lover since I was 4 years old, ever since I saw my first viewing of John Landis's magnum opus's American Werewolf in London. And a few years ago, I started a YouTube channel called Jen's Reviews from the Grave. Not to be confused with this new channel, Jen's Reviews from the Graves. And I was close to about 2,000 subscribers. I thought I probably by the end of this year I'd get to 2,000, which I know is pretty still small potatoes in terms of YouTube, but considering I thought I'd never get like one person watching me or subscribing to me, 2,000 is, in my own sad little world, kind of a big deal. For those of you who don't know are thinking, well, if you had a channel that was almost to 2,000, why are you starting out with 0 on this new channel? Motherfucking hackers, and Jen's own stupidity. I guess I can only be mad at the hackers to such a point, because I didn't back up my years and years worth of videos on an external hard drive like I should have, like I had been told to do by numerous people. A set of circumstances happened where when they hacked in through my email, a couple of years ago, I got a new telephone number, a new cell phone, and I forgot to update that number, my new number, and take out my old number. So when Google has these sort of things in place, and they'll send you a text on your telephone to make sure, if you're changing the password, it's you and not some motherfucking hacker. I didn't get that. It probably went to the phone, but that number was long gone. And I had a friend once who told me that I am the only person that can screw up in such fantastical ways that nobody else possibly could. They told me it was a talent, but I think they were just trying to spin a bad thing into a positive thing. So that is why I am starting down from 0. And like I said, if you just happen to stumble upon me, I've been doing this YouTube game for a while now, and I feel like some of you guys in the horror community probably are aware of me, but there's a lot of channels that I just stumble upon. So I'm just giving a backstory for anyone who's never come across, or who's been fortunate enough never to come across me on YouTube. For those of you guys who do know me, that's basically what happened. Motherfucking hackers got into my account. They started posting, I think it was car videos. I didn't have the heart to look because it just broke my heart, and I kind of knew as soon as it happened that I probably wasn't going to get the channel back. But I was told that I think they were posting car videos, and they were just trying to scam people out of their information using my fucking channel. Of all the goddamn fucking channels they had to go after, why pick on a little horror girl that never done nothing to nobody? Oh, motherfuckers. I'm not bitter though. I've worked through, the stages of grief. I've worked through the anger for the most part. It still breaks my heart. Luckily, there is a little bit of a silver lining to this story. One, I have some fabulous friends in the horror community, not just fellow creators, but to people who subscribe to me, who got in contact with the Trash Picture Show and said, hey, do you guys know what's going on? Let Jen know what's going on. And fellow creators have come to me and said, offered their assistance and helped in ways they could. A few people and behind the scenes have been, at least we figured out who probably hacked me, and there's nothing we can do about it, but at least you can send all your bad vibes and hexes toward them. And of course, the Trash Picture Show, he managed, before they completely nuked my channel, already managed to save a few of my videos, at least a few of the videos. He didn't get to save all of them, unfortunately, but I told him that at least he saved a few, which I'm eternally grateful for. But that's why we're here, starting at 0. And and I, like I said, I am heartbroken about what happened. There's been a couple of days, it's not just been one time, where I've sat down and cried. But I tried to remind myself that while this was I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this channel for you, and it's not because I think I'm going to be the next Cody Leach or any of the big horror YouTubers out there. I know I won't. But I had a small following, and people seem to enjoy it, and the best comments I would get would be people saying, hey, you really made me laugh with this, or that was a really good review, Jen, or you just made me forget about my problems for a little while. That's why I've always done this channel, and it always made me high to hear that when I brought somebody a little bit of joy, it made their lives a little better, even if it was just for the few minutes they were watching one of my reviews. It meant a lot. But I can still do that. And anybody who would care to subscribe to this channel would be greatly appreciated, but there's absolutely no pressure. But I just want to thank everybody out there who took the time to send some words of condolence and encouragement and offer assistance in a lot of cases. It meant a lot to me, and I've had people come to me saying we'll do whatever we can to help you, and that's what this horror community is about. I know there's some toxicity in this community, but that when these things happen, it really tells you who your friends are, and I think I have more friends than I realize, which I'm eternally grateful for. So again, there are so many, I'm not going to name everybody individually, but I really do appreciate, even if you just said, hey, that sucks that your channel got nuked, Jen. It meant a lot to me that you guys took the time to reach out to me. As for what I'm going to do with this channel, pretty much the same thing I did on my old channel. I will still be reviewing the latest horror movies. I don't know, and if I do it, it won't be for a while, because like I said, the sting, it still really hurts, but eventually I might redo some of my older reviews that got lost to time. I might redo them, but again, that'll be in the future. One thing I would like you guys to give me some feedback on is my Tales from the Crypt. We were in our 6th season when the channel got nuked, and it feels wrong to me to keep going when all my other past reviews are gone. And I was wondering if you guys want me to start over and start reviewing from episode 1 and work my way back up, because it feels weird or do you guys just want me to keep going and just review from where I left off? I would like you guys' feedback on this. But before I rudely interrupt myself and I saw a kitty and lost my train of thought, what I was going to say is that while yes, it more than sucks that this happened to my channel, but I'll freely admit it was my own damn fault. I should have gotten an external hard drive, and I should have remembered to put my new fucking number in Google. Remember this, kids. Like, if it doesn't happen to you, now I understand, because this has happened to a few people I've known, and they have become fanatical when it comes to security and being vigilant with their content, and now I know why. I think until it happens to you, you don't understand. But like I said, as much as this sucks, what I told the Trash Picture Show and a few other people is that yes, it sucks, but there were probably people that day that my channel got nuked that would love to have had that as their biggest problem in their life. There were probably people that day that were getting, way worse news out there. So, I just got to look at it that way. In the big scheme things, in the whole big picture of it, my little, not even quite 2,000 subscriber YouTube channel getting nuked isn't that big. It isn't really anything to cry over. It is for me personally, because again, I was really proud of some of those videos, but in the bigger scheme of things, it's not the worst thing that could have happened to anybody. And I'm just going to come with this channel and do what I've always done. and you know, hopefully have a lot of fun. I'm still going to be doing the Trash Fire Cinema with Marty, the mob stuff, the weekly show I do with Joey and the Soulless Trench Coat. I don't exactly, we will keep doing it, but it might be inactive for just a little while till I kind of get my channel back. I know you have to have so many subscribers before you can go live, so I might have to wait until I get enough subscribers to start doing live shows on my own again. But I know we were just about to finish up The Sopranos, and we were going to do a few more mob movies, and then we were going to move on to another show, and that is still the plan, guys. But you know, I'm going to just keep on keeping on, and like I said, there's a lot of bad things out of this situation, but there was a lot of good things too. A lot of you guys really touched me by reaching out and offering your assistance or just some kind words. Sometimes that's all that someone needs, is just a soft word, and it makes a really bad situation just a little bit better. Knowing that there are some people out there that actually care means more than I could say. So again, a very heartfelt thank you for everyone who's reached out. But for those of you wondering, Bad is based, I imagine you guys probably put it together anyway, but you're getting the download from me. I'm gonna, currently there is, I have made a channel, and it's still Jen's Reviews from the Grave, only instead of Jen Reviews from the Grave, it's Jen's Reviews from the Graves, because at the time I thought I'm gonna make my channel just in case I don't get it back, and then when it was nuked, I'm really glad I kept this handle. But there's nothing on the channel as of making this video. This will be the first thing that goes up, and but I'm gonna get back to doing reviews. I've heard really good things about The Long Walk and Traumatica, and there's a few other videos that I definitely want to review for you guys, and then maybe in a few weeks to a couple of months I might redo some of my other videos. And like I said, I will put up there, Marty did manage to save a handful of videos from my old channel before it got nuked, and I will put those up as well. I think there's like about 8 or 9 that he managed to salvage. So a few of my videos from the old channel are still around, thanks to the Trash Picture Show, which I'm very lucky in. So, and that's basically all. And I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna be someone who dwells on it and says my old channel this, my old channel that. I'm gonna just onward and upward, as the saying goes. And hopefully you guys will come with me, or if you're just finding me for the first time, think that I'm worth sticking around here for. I love you guys, and again, thank you, whether you're fellow creators or other or people who just subbed to my stuff. Thank you guys for getting in contact with me. It really meant a lot. And I know I've been really quiet with social. I'm not the biggest. You guys who know me know I'm not the biggest with social media to begin with, but I've been a little even more quiet than I usually am, because on top of losing the channel, there are some other things going around in my personal life that have been taking my attention as well. So this year has not been one of my best. But again, despite all the setbacks, I really do, and this isn't some bullshit platitudes that I'm just parroting to you guys. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, that you guys, that, you know, it really meant a lot to know that some of you guys really did care and took the time and trouble to reach out to me. That really, friendship is, at the end of the day, it's your friends and family that matter the most. And I consider some people in the horror community my family, and very good friends. And I love you guys. So thank you guys again. I'm much like Chucky. I'll be back. I'll come back, because I always come back. And I'll be back with it. When I upload this video, there will be some other reviews to follow. And like I said, Marty did save a few videos. I'm sorry I haven't been as humorous as I normally am. I'm still trying to, again, you'll think you're okay with it, and then you'll remember a video you did, or you'll think, oh god damn it, I was so close to 2,000, which again is piddlings in the YouTube sphere, but it was more than I ever thought I'd get to. So I'm still Jen's still a little bit of a mopey baby bitch, but by the time I bring you guys my first review, I won't be a mopey baby bitch, because nobody wants to watch a mopey baby bitch. I love you guys. Again, thank you for all the kind gestures and heartfelt words you all sent my way. It meant the world to me. And I'll be back with a review very shortly. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. motherfucking hackers. May they burn in hell. I would love to just take them and squeeze them and just make them eat whatever. Like, I don't even know what I'd make them eat, but it would be bad. It would be fucking bad. Death to all fucking hackers. Except the ones that go after, like, pedophiles and stuff. Y'all are great. But the ones that actually go after poor people's YouTube channels just to be assholes, fuck you all. Bye.